A SUNY Brockport employee is speaking out after an investigation concluded she was retaliated against by a high-ranking executive. She filed a complaint with the college and SUNY systems about an incident that happened in October 2018. Kayla Green talked to her today about finally telling her story after all this time and what's next.
Victoria Alzenheimer says it's been a long journey since filing this complaint. Alzenheimer says nearly 2 years ago, 3 white women with the same job title as her received title changes to executive assistants. She, a black woman, did not. She says only after filing a complaint did she receive the title change. An informal investigation was conducted at Brockport, which found no evidence of discrimination or retaliation. Alzenheimer kept pushing and requested a formal investigation by a tripartite panel organized by SUNY. This panel was inconclusive on the discrimination complaint, but found evidence that the vice president retaliated against Alzenheimer.
If you've done nothing wrong, there's no reason to retaliate against anybody.
Terry Miller, the SUNY chancellor's designee to review the panel's findings, says the vice president was told to treat Alzenheimer the same after the complaint was filed, but the investigation found he seemed to avoid her altogether. She says in her statement, "Avoidance in this context is not leadership, and by treating complainant differently, respondent created a risk of liability on the part of the university. A shift in culture is sorely needed."
Even after this came out, there still has not been that ownership of, we're sorry.
Alzenheimer says she'll always have faith in Brockport, but she just wants accountability.
We all have biases, but when we allow our biases to cloud our judgment, then we must be held accountable.
Part of the guidance from the panel includes mediation between Alzenheimer and the vice president, and Alzenheimer says she's still waiting on that to be scheduled. In Brockport, Kayla Green, News 8.
All right, Kayla, thank you. Meantime, a spokesperson for the college said the tripartite process is confidential, and they are respecting that. They also said in a statement, quote, "President McPherson fully understands that it will take a great deal of hard work, countless hours of crucial conversations, as well as time to strengthen our campus climate. We are proud of the work that has been accomplished in recent months and are deeply committed to building an anti-racist community at SUNY Brockport."